Punch and the weather is our top story tonight at 6. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sherry Jones. Let's send it right over to Chief Meteorologist David Young with what we are expecting later tonight. David?
Sherry, the snowfall now moving north of the state line, and we're talking about heavy snowfall that is now shifting north, so things are going to go downhill very quickly this evening. Closer inspection along 94, snow falling south to Hillsdale, and now the snow line approaching the I-96 corridor as it continues to head into our direction. From Lansing south and east, a winter storm warning in effect for tonight through tomorrow at noontime. Elsewhere, a winter weather advisory in effect. Future radar over the next 6 hours says the snowfall continues to pick up in intensity through midnight with likely heavy snowfall. As far as the roads are concerned, they will go downhill this evening, then snowy. It'll be a no-go tomorrow morning as the roads will be snow covered and very treacherous, and then things begin to improve Tuesday evening into Wednesday afternoon. Also monitoring the roads for us this afternoon has been our very own Diane Phillips. She joins us outside now live along 127 and the Saginaw area. Diane, how are things looking out there where you are?
Hi, David. Things are still okay for the evening commute. Starting to see a couple snowflakes that are coming down, but those snowflakes, when they do fall, they're going to stay because we all know we've been stuck under this Arctic air. So the last time we saw those temperatures that were above the freezing mark, that was February 5th. So that was 10 days ago. So our ground is easily frozen, and that means any snow is going to be sticking around. But I want to give you a look at our roadways on our WLNS tower cam. As we overlook 127 and even the Saginaw and Grand River corridor, you can see that roadways have been so good so far, and that is also going to help that MDOT's been out and they've been applying material. They have been salting, so that's going to make sure that our roadways are looking good for at least the first half. But again, once that snow starts to come down, we are going to see our roads be impacted and travel be anything but ideal. So David will have your full forecast in a few minutes. Here for you in Lansing, meteorologist Diane Phillips, 6 News.
Well, thanks for that, Diane. Roads, as Diane said, will go downhill as we're looking in excess of 6 inches of snow, some areas as much as 10 inches by tomorrow morning. We'll have all the details on the expected snowfall tonight and another system later this week coming up in just a few minutes.
Great. Thank you for that.
This is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
The biggest snow of the season is moving in as we speak. Anticipate very slow travel tonight, and perhaps a better idea just to stay home tomorrow morning as that heavy snow continues to move through the area. Check out this graphic. This is the blue areas issued by the Storm Prediction Center out of Norman, Oklahoma. Typically, we think of them watching severe thunderstorms, but they watch basically any kind of extreme weather from flooding to heavy snowfall, and that's what they have highlighted here in mid-Michigan. The blue area, they're saying 1 to 2 inches per hour shifting north of the state line heading towards mid-Michigan, which of course for us means things will go downhill in a hurry tonight. Our satellite and radar, there's the snowfall continue to advance in from the south. As we take a look at the Skyview network this afternoon, there's the view in Hillsdale as the visibility is now beginning to drop. Roads getting a little snowy out there. Temperature in Hillsdale very cold. Diane talked about this. 9 degrees the temperature. Salt not terribly effective at those temperatures. So even though the roads may be treated, they still will be very slippery tonight. Here's the view in Jackson. We're also seeing the visibility now beginning to drop as the heavy snow is moving in. Current temperature in Jackson down to 9 degrees. This is a very cold temperature to have snow, so it's going to be a very dry snow that easily blows around. So as winds pick up tonight, there'll be a lot of blowing and drifting. In Grand Ledge, visibility just fine as we're just watching the light snow starting to move in. Temperature at 12 degrees, high today only 13. WLNS tower cam as we look over 127, temperature at 12 degrees, morning low 8, and the current high temperature sits at 14 degrees. Now temperature's half the story. I mean, it's in the single digits and teens, but you factor in the wind. Wind chills are below 0, and wind chills will likely remain below 0 overnight into today tomorrow, so be prepared for bitterly cold temperatures along with heavy snowfall. Precision cast for tonight. Snow continues to overspread the area through 11 o'clock. It becomes heavy, and then as we move into the late night hours, it begins to get a little bit lighter. Just some light snow and snow showers left at 7 o'clock. As we move through around 10 a.m., the snow begins to fully exit the area, and we'll see a decrease in clouds as we move throughout tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. But then we start to watch to the south. Yet another storm system is getting organized and that will begin to move north and eastward on Wednesday night and Thursday and could bring more significant accumulations of snowfall back to the region. System number 1, we'll talk about that first. Notice the light pink area, that is a 6 to 10 inch snowfall accumulation. Now that kind of bisects parts of Lansing, so we're right on the edge between a 4 to 8 and a 6 to 10 inch snowfall. I think for Lansing, probably around 8-9 inches of accumulation. Some areas near and just south of town could pick up close to 10 inches. As we zoom out, though, the heaviest snowfall with this system is going to be in northwest Ohio, southeastern sections of Michigan, but we are certainly well within that area where you got to be concerned with big impacts from wintry weather. Tonight's forecast, snow heavy at times, depending on where you're watching us from, 4 to 10 inches of snowfall, but most of us seeing enough to cause major problems to travel tonight and tomorrow. As we check out tomorrow's forecast, temperatures only in the mid-teens, wind chills near or below 0 much of the day. Even roads that have been plowed will still have some snow blowing back onto them, as it's that kind of dry, fluffy snow. Temperatures 4 degrees below 0 Wednesday morning. Of course, tomorrow a weather-aware day. That's why it's highlighted red. 20s over the weekend with another snow system developing Thursday, snow showers Saturday and Sunday. And then next week, it's a heat wave, highs in the mid-30s. And not all of that may fall in the form of snow. We could have some raindrops mixing in.
Well, I have a feeling when we wake up in the morning, it's going to be a whole different scene.
A winter wonderland.
All right. Thanks, David. Well, health experts in Jackson have